question for you guys and are watching this on YouTube. Is there any ska music out there that you like? And if so, how can you possibly like that and Rush? Because how can you say you've got a taste in music if you're enjoying ska? Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction. And today we are doing Vital Signs by Rush. Now, this is almost 5 minutes worth of Geddy Lee screeching at me like a fucking owl. So I'm gonna be very, very surprised if by the end of this I have Vital Signs. So what we're gonna do is go in, listen to it. Is this a Rush song that I like? Or is this a Rush song? Oh. You know what's amazing, right? You know what's genuinely quite funny to me, right? Is that at this point, I actually don't mind Rush, but it's funnier to go into these reactions just deliberately hating on them than it is to go in and show them any appreciation. And I know for a fact I could turn the Rush fans around into really liking me if I sat there and just did a couple of things, right? Oh my god, Neil Peart is like the greatest drummer of all time. He's like the godfather of drums. Alex Lifeson, what an absolute fucking hero on the guitar he is. He is the perfect blend of rhythm guitarist and lead guitarist, and therefore is better than all other lead guitarists and all other rhythm guitarists that have ever existed. Geddy Lee is what is to bass what every bass player wants to be, and he's got a beautiful voice that perfectly matches the complexity and the energy that is the greatest band of all time, Rush. But I'm not gonna do that because I like to just fuck people off. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna see, is he gonna screech at me? Are they gonna play the same riff for 5 minutes? Who the fuck knows? There's only one way to find out, and that is to press play.
Unstable condition, a symptom of life, in mental and environmental change, atmospheric disturbance, the feverish flux of human interface and interchange.
Feels like there's a bit of reggae influence happening here. I'm seeing a bit of ska happening. And I'm gonna say right now. Right, his voice isn't screeching. His voice is actually alright in this song. I'm liking it, right? I think here we go, right? I know Neil Peart writes the lyrics. Maybe he shouldn't, right? Maybe he shouldn't, because what the fuck are they actually talking about? I don't know, right? Maybe it's a bit above my intellect in that. What I was trying to get at is, right, is that all the things that I was worried about going into with this song, screechy fucking vocals in a song that just repeats the same thing over and over and over again, don't exist in this song, right? This song has set itself up to be actually what I quite like from a Rush song. But then they fucked themselves right at the last minute by going, let's introduce a wee ska element, because ska can get it so right in the fucking band. A question for you guys, and are watching this on YouTube. Is there any ska music out there that you like? And if so, how can you possibly like that and Rush? Because how can you say you've got a taste in music if you're enjoying ska?
Everybody need reverse polarity. Everybody got mixed feelings about the function and
That
the
bass tone is
form.
absolute fucking
Everybody
filth.
got to
That's-
deviate from the norm.
I like that bass tone.
An ounce of perception, a pound of obscure. Process information at high speed. Pause, rewind, replay. Warm memory chip. Random sample of the
Question: How early in their career is this? I thought Geddy started really screechy, got less screechy as he's went on. This seems vocally further on, but production wise, the drums sound really tiny, which is quite weird. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm keen on the production on the drums. Which is, I would have thought as they go on in the career, that the drums would sound better because obviously more money. But I don't know. The snare just sounds like he's hitting a fucking paper bag. No there. Alright, okay, annoyingly no there. There though. There.
leave out the fiction. The fact is it's friction. You'll only be warned by persistence. Leave out conditions. Courageous convictions will drag the dream into existence. A tired
Okay.
mind become a shapeshifter.
I like this bit.
Everybody need a soft filter. Everybody need reverse polarity. Everybody got mixed feelings about the function and the form. Everybody got to elevate from the norm.
Oh aye.
Everybody got mixed feelings. Everybody got mixed feelings.
Okay, this bit's cool.
Everybody got to deviate from the norm. Everybody got to deviate from the norm. Everybody got to elevate 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 from the norm. Everybody
Yes.
got to escalate from the norm. Everybody got to
I think that right, so I think that song is all about like kind of pushing yourself above your comfort zone and to try and kind of like reach some kind of like well, it could be like artistic credibility or like scientific achievement or anything. Like in order to kind of break out beyond just mundanity, you need to like push yourself above and beyond what your comfort levels would be, which I think is why it's called like vital signs, because your heart beating that. His vocals were fucking great. That outro was absolutely fantastic. The drumming in that outro was fantastic. I do feel like the production was a bit tinier than it should have been, and I personally would have had more guitars in there. I know they've only got Alex Lifeson, but you know, they're in a studio, you can double track guitars. I would have had maybe a wall of sound happening at the end. But other than that, I'm like, that's, yeah, it was like intricate, it was quite cool. There was, the lyrics were a wee bit too matter of fact. I think I like my lyrics to be lyrical, but that's like, it's like personal preference at that point, and it doesn't mean that doesn't mean that that's a bad or a negative. It's just a thing that like it's his particular style of songwriting, and whether that gels with your nose is entirely dependent upon your personal preference, which is fine. Everybody's allowed their own preference. It'd be fucking boring. Like, there would be no need for a reaction. Like, reaction channels would not have the kind of sustainability that they've got if everybody agreed on everything, because everybody would have already heard it by that point. You'd only have like 6 bands, and if they'd be going, they're great, and they'd all sound the exact same, it'd be pish. But yeah, guys, that was Rush with the song Vital Signs. I've been markabusi, guys. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.